Okay, entrepreneurs. Yesterday we spoke about several people that kept on saying, I don't have strategy, I'm struggling with sales. The chances are a person who's struggling with sales, their marketing is not working. So let's just get this done right now. So I don't have a full information. I've just tried to call her now, but my WhatsApp was not working. So I don't know. I only just have she trains people on making cleaning detergents. So and that's all I have. Okay, so I'm gonna just show you if I didn't know anything about, I mean, first of all, you guys know, I don't know anything about detergents. But it does not mean I cannot help her to solve the problem because, guys, I told you 3 weeks ago, there is now ChatGTP that knows everything. So I'm going to show you how she should use ChatGTP to solve your problem. How can you use ChatGTP to solve your problem? Whether it's sales, whether it's marketing, whether, doesn't matter what it is. So let's get to it. So let me show you how I will do this. So remember, I only have the information that she doesn't have enough sales because according to her, she lacks what? Marketing strategy. So I'm going to assume that is correct in terms of she lacks marketing strategy. So let's get on with it. This is supposed to be less than 10 minutes videos. So let's see. Okay. Okay. Stop sharing here. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, it seems like it's giving me problems. So I'm gonna close this. Okay, so first of all, I'm not gonna use ChatGTP. I'm gonna use Perplexity because Perplexity basically pulls the information that is already live on the internet, but also because I want this marketing strategy to talk to my client. But I'm also still gonna use ChatGPT, and I will show you how I'm gonna use both. Okay, let's get into Perplexity there, and I'm gonna go to ChatGTP, and I'm gonna go into that one also. And please know, remember, on my side, I've already have logged in, so you then sort yourself out. So I'm gonna actually now create this new chart, and then I say I'm gonna ask this like, hey, right? And I'm just gonna say, I run a training company that teaches people how to make cleaning detergents. I need help with strategy. What questions do you want me to answer to help me develop a budget, a zero budget strategy based on my location? Okay, firstly, I don't know what location she's at, so maybe I'm just gonna assume and say, Gauteng, Gauteng, yeah, I would just say Gauteng. My location in Gauteng. Please note, this question is generic. It doesn't have a positioning. It doesn't have a target market. At this point, I'm just working with what I have. So that's why I want ChatGPT to tell me what questions uh, do I need to actually work through, so that when I've dealt with those questions, then I can take those answers and then I'm going to plug them in to Perplexity. So there you go. Okay, now ChatGPT is thinking now. It has given me a whole lot of questions, which it's quite a lot. So, but not a problem. I'm gonna take this and go and copy it, and then I'm gonna open now a Word document. Then I'm gonna say new document. Okay, so let me stop sharing here so that you guys can see me working on this on the document. Let's share again a new document, which is document number 4. I'm gonna take those questions that ChatGPT has given me to be able to answer that question. Boom. Now, the next thing, it's a lot of questions. Okay, fine. Let's see. Let's see. It said to develop a zero budget marketing strategy for my cleaning detergents company in Gauteng. I need to consider the following. Because remember, I said earlier, it doesn't have an ideal client. So in her case, let me then make stuff up. First of all, for target audience, if I was a trainer, I will actually be targeting not necessarily organization, but I will targeting individuals that are unemployed, plus also small businesses that are already in the chemical industry, but maybe not making detergents, or someone who actually wants to get to that space in the long term, or diversify. So I think in this case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use detector. Do you see this? And then I'll say, okay, I'm targeting individuals that are unemployed and people that want to start businesses at the very low cost. Okay. Then the next question. Okay, hang on. I need to stop my my detector because I don't want to type. I don't want to type because I'm talking to you. I want to engage with you. So give me a second. I didn't realize this low cost. So we will prepare packages, startup packages. Now, and so yeah, what do I mean? We're gonna prepare startup packages. So you're not just gonna sell a training, according to me. What you should be selling, you should sell a training plus with a startup kit on how to start that business. So I think that maybe we're gonna also complete it below that. So, but for now, I'm gonna leave it here. So it's asking us what is the demographics of this target market. And this is important: age, gender, occupation, income level. So because in South Africa, our biggest challenge is unemployment, especially within the youth, I think I'm gonna say, let's focus on the youth. Let's also focus on ladies, which is women empowerment, so that maybe you can also raise funds using that to run this training. And they're unemployed, they don't have any income. So that will be our demographics. Age, it will be youth. Gender, female. Occupation, unemployed, youth. Income, no income. Then we stop. And then it asks us, where do we live? And I will say possible, I don't know, I can say Tembisa, okay, within Gauteng, so it could be anywhere. Now, what is their motivation for learning to make cleaning detergents? So in this case, I'm gonna assume that they actually want to start a business themselves to make cleaning detergents. That's why you are teaching them to train. Okay, then the next one, how can you teach them effective with your marketing message? How can you reach them effectively with your marketing image? I'm not sure what they're trying to ask here, but I presume I want to actually offer a one-stop shop. So let's say one-stop shop, right? One-stop shop for everything that they will need to start and grow their business. So if I was a trainer, that's how I would position it. So bear with me, my friend. You may not have these. You may follow up with me on why am I saying it has to be one stop for everything. Let's talk about that some other time. Okay, let's move on to competitive analysis. This video is supposed to be very short. I think I'm already taking too long. Okay, it's asking me who are my competitors. And I don't know the answer for this. However, I can take this question, these questions, because I don't know the answers to them. I have not done a research. You probably will have a research on this. I'm gonna copy this and conduct a research using Perplexity, because Perplexity does allow me to actually do research. Remember, I said Perplexity allows you to be able to actually do a training. So it says, ask you anything. I said, please help me with these questions. I ran a training for unemployed youth to make cleaning detergents. Okay, and then I'm gonna paste those questions. Okay, so, and then I will say, these questions, cleaning detergents, I need to develop zero budget, because you see, if you don't have sales, you don't have money, then you can't, it's money, because you don't have money, you're then not gonna be able to do the adverts and stuff. So that's why I'm insisting that it must be zero budget marketing strategy. Okay, I'm based in Tembisa, Gauteng. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna plug in the Copilot. Copilot help you just to pull also information. The name of my company, I don't know. I will just say my fair. I think what is her name? I don't know what is her name. Yeah, Mafene. Yeah, that's her name. Oops, I clicked that too fast. Oh Lord. Okay, let's see. Okay. You see, I don't like this because it's saying she must conduct a computer analysis within the 4 Ps, which is product, price, place, and promotion. I don't want to do that yet, but I'm then going to ask it to actually develop the strategy for me. Develop for me based on what you have now. And then press enter. Main goal, sales. Yeah, the main objective for this marketing is increase sales and brand awareness. Then send. It's reading the questions. Let's see what it comes out with. It's still giving me the same thing. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go through. Okay, now it's starting to give me some stuff that I can work with. So it says to increase sales and brand awareness, you can try some free and a low budget marketing ideas. Yeah, and then it provide examples, right? I still don't like these examples. I still don't like these examples. So remember to focus on quality over quantity when targeting influencers. I don't like this. So I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT, and based on the questions, remember the questions we were working on the chat box. So I'm gonna go back to that. On the Word document. So I'm gonna go back to that document. Then I'm saying I don't have this. Okay. I'm just gonna say I don't have. And then I'm gonna do this, which is the unique selling proposition. Now, remember earlier I said that she shouldn't just sell training because she's selling this to trainers. She should sell the training plus what are the top 3 problems for any startup? The top 3 problems for any startup, especially in South Africa. One is access to skill. She's already giving them that, the skill to be able to make a cleaning detergent. But there's going to be another problem that this person is going to face is access to market. They're not going to be able to actually reach out. So in this case, for her, she can actually partner with someone who assists these cleaning detergent graduate to actually now access the market. And then the third one is access to funding for starting this business. So she can actually work with different government institutions like NYDA, because she's targeting youth, to actually provide her training, get NYDA to pay her for training, but also then help NYDA to fund her clients. So she needs to then possibly work with someone who's like an accountant who will do the back office for this. And that's why she has to think this is a one-stop. So that what will make her training program unique and better than others. She doesn't have to be the one who's doing the stuff, but she needs to work with people and collaborate with people who are already providing the services to this group. But she also should understand that when she does that, it's her brand that is going to be opening up those doors. Therefore, she needs to also get a referral fee from those clients. I mean, from those people who she has referred the clients to. Or she can actually bring those people into her business so that they are freelancers. So that is the unique selling proposition that she can sell to the target customers. And as I said, the benefit is going to be one-stop shop for actually running and growing so she will have a startup where you're providing those three basic problems, which is she's already providing them the skill, but now she then create the tools for them in actually making sure they manage and run and they have quality data. And then number two, making sure that they are actually doing what? They are having access to market. And that is now going to talk to how she then making sure that they are selling to the right person at the right time. That will include conferences, that will include marketing and stuff. So then the last one is access to funding and partnership with all the youth related programs like NYDA to actually be able to for them to get these entrepreneurs to actually start with them. So you can actually even do questionnaire, bring the funders that are actually providing funding in this space to actually help your clients to actually apply for funding. So your training is does not gonna need you to have any more skill, but you can bring funders to actually teach people on how to actually apply for funding instead of you actually running it, because maybe you may not have that skill. So that, I think, is your unique selling proposition. Now, it's asking you a bunch of questions about channels and platforms, i.e. that search must be based on your target audience. So where is the youth right now when it comes to social media and notice board and local newspapers? I think TikToks, I think Instagram, I also think a little bit of Facebook, but Instagram and TikTok is the social media for you when you're targeting the youth. Now, again, you're gonna need to put that. So we're gonna say communication accessible, TikTok, and we're gonna say Instagram. Great. And then are there any local online forums that you can promote your service for free? None for now, because I don't know for sure. But I can ask Perplexity to tell me if I do need that. I can just take this question, plug it in and say, I'm in Tembisa. Are there any local online forums and groups and workshops that I can actually promote my services, my training services? Then move on to the leveraging of the word of mouth. You can reach out to all your graduates that have actually started their businesses and that are being successful to actually now do what? The marketing. So for all your clients, ask them to refer you at least 4 or 5 people, and then reward them, of course. Partnership and collaboration, I've already spoken very strongly about this already, and I said it's going to be access to resources in terms of tools. You can find people that are actually providing the tools, because you are providing the training, but you can give access to, you already have some sort of a short list of companies that sell equipment, that sell chemicals. All of that, those are your collaborations and partnerships. You're gonna need to look at your full value chain and see who can you partner with in that value chain. And then also realize when you do that, you're gonna need to have a piece of the pie on that. So if then you're using chemicals and you're buying chemicals from some supply, you must be able to get the discount. And they must use your account, your clients, so that then it builds your commission. Remember, you're gonna need to have a way of earning the money through your collaborations. And then reaching a wider audience, maybe some of those ideas could be making sure that where you are actually buying, for example, the chemicals that you are using to do the cleaning detergents, you leave your flyers there for training. So people who come there, they will then now know that you run the training. And you can have the training for basic startups, more developed programs also that you can build. It doesn't have to be the same. You can even have an advanced 3 levels. So that's how you can then also collaborate. When you are doing the cleaning detergents, you are not only using chemicals, you could also even be using the machines, you could also be using certain tools. Again, even on that, you should also be an agent of those equipment companies for you to sell to your clients as additional income. And you can also partner with them for joint promotions, get yourself accredited by them so that you can then now build your reputation and your public relations. Now, let's move on to creative content and messaging. What are the key messages that you want to convey about your training program? How are you creating engaging and shareable content to attract attention? And how can you share success stories and testimonials from the previous participants? Okay, again, key messages here. Remember, in your case, it's one-stop shop. A person, yes, will come and attend the training, but when they come out of the training, they're coming up with a tool to start and grow their business. Now, how you're going to make sure this is engaging, I think you're going to make sure it's engaging by your energy, but you're also going to make sure that you have a small snippet on how you're actually doing things differently than other people. You can then build up that attraction. You can maybe also even show pictures of you being in class teaching people. You can also show your picture of you being with your partners. And I think that's a good one because then it allows you to have that brand association kind of thing. Now, let's move on to success stories. I think I've already spoken about this. That will be the testimonial. But now, through good partnerships, you can ask your partners that you have collaborated with to actually give you testimonials, to actually even share those testimonials on these platforms that we spoke about on how you're going to actually reach the youth. Now, community engagement, I think for now, where you are doing free workshops and demonstration, guys, I'm of a view that that is good. It's gonna build your network, but it takes a lot of effort. If I was here for the next 6 months, I will pass on a community engagement for now. Because that takes a lot of time and money. She needs money right now. So park this for now and go back to the stuff that we've just done, which is those 6 items. And remember, we didn't do much when it comes to the competitive analysis because we didn't have information. But I'm of a view that with the 6 points already that you will have already answered and built in, you will then be able to do this, the strategy. So I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. And based on this, I will have answered all of this. And then I'm taking these answers that I have typed because I have forgotten to type the rest. I thought I was going to use my detector, but I didn't. So I'm going to then go to new share. Going to go to ChatGPT again. Yeah. And I'm going to say, here is information a zero-based, a zero marketing strategy for GP in Tembisa. Okay, so I then say paste, and then I'm gonna add in my unique proposition, and I'm saying my USP is that it is one-stop shop where participants learn to start and grow their business. Okay, so I will type all of that, everything that we spoke about earlier. Okay, I don't type fast enough. That's why I was using Detector earlier. And I make a lot of spelling error. Okay, anyway. And one stop to start and grow. They get tools, and they get tools. They get funding to start. And maybe also we said access to market, i.e. you help your partners and yourself, help them to have their marketing strategy, which is just targeting this market for people who are actually running and selling cleaning detergents. So market access, we said fundings, tools to run and manage. Okay, there we go. And then it's youth. Youth is the target. We've already outlined that. So I think if you have a unique selling proposition, you are not worried about what your competitors are doing because you don't know who they are and what they're doing. I think this should be enough. Then let ChatGPT do its magic. Great. Now, voila, you have your strategy. Let me make this bigger so that we can read this. See there, so you're gonna focus on low-cost business opportunities. So you're gonna position this. Did you see? And now it is done. One-stop shop, starting and growing your business. A practical training in making cleaning detergent alongside of tools of management and access to funding and market opportunities. And you then offer, okay, it goes back to the community centers and stuff like that. I think you can do the community, but if someone is funding, you don't do it for free. It's for free to the beneficiary, but not free to, you are not providing for free because somebody is compensating you for that. Facebook, WhatsApp, okay, that's a good one. I thought it would have been TikTok and Instagram. Okay, fine, ChatGPT. I will still add those though. Local events, market day, youth gatherings to promote your training, da. Collaborate with NGOs, perfect. Discount sponsorship for materials, perfect. I think these ideas are more than enough to help you get started on your marketing strategy. All I was just showing you guys is that there is someone who already know, and that's someone who already know all your problems. You can solve all your problems. And I'm gonna start going through that our WhatsApp for me to pick up things like this. And I'm gonna make these videos shorter and shorter. It's just, this was the first one and I didn't have a lot of information, but all I'm trying to illustrate to you, you don't need to be a marketing guru when you now have a ChatGPT. When you don't have any money, you can solve any problem using ChatGPT. Solve any problem in your business by just asking ChatGPT to tell you what questions you should actually be able to answer to allow it to be able to create a marketing strategy for you. And you see, I didn't even create a lot of answer a lot of questionnaires because I didn't have enough information. But that does not mean that I cannot still work out some ideas of what I can start with. I think this is more than enough. There's 7 areas that you can work on and provide feedback and do things and build up your business. There you go. Voila, entrepreneurs, that is your marketing strategy, planning and documentation. And thank you so much for your time. Yeah, I have to actually go and do other things. I hope you enjoy this. I will share with you on the group. I'm going to keep on taking this as we are going along. And you guys, please share this with other people so that people don't get stuck with, I have this business idea, or I have this skill, now I cannot do this because I don't have the sales or marketing. But remember, it's really about you asking a specific question. But if you don't know what questions to ask, then ask ChatGPT and say, this is the problem I have. What questions should I be answering? You then answer those based on your understanding. And even if you don't know, put ChatGPT, I don't know the answer for that. What's the alternative? Okay, guys, thank you so much. Goodbye for now. We will talk. Thank you. Bye.